Today we're talking turkey tail. I want to give you my review on the Real Mushrooms brand of turkey tail mushrooms. And this has become my favorite medicinal mushroom by far. When I first started doing these reviews, I did lion's mane, cordyceps, and reishi. And I thought those were going to be my favorite. But when I added this bad boy into my diet, everything changed. That day, there was a clear noticeable feeling of energy, just like a clear energy, right? Like not jittery, and I felt like just my body felt good. It was a good sense of well-being, and it was the most noticeable of anything that I had taken so far. So to me, it was clearly from this, and it's definitely powerful. So what makes it so special? It's the most potent anti-cancer of all the medicinal mushrooms. Different ones can have more research for different types of cancer, but Paul Steinmetz, a lot of people know this story. His 84-year-old mother at the time had stage 4 breast cancer. She was taking 8 grams of turkey tail a day alongside medical treatment, and her cancer went away. I think she lived another 10 years or something. If you hear most people, if you hear a story of an 84-year-old person, someone in their mid-80s, and have stage 4, I don't care what cancer, they don't have a good shot. And without a doubt, the turkey tail made a difference. And there's studies that show patients on chemotherapy and patients that are on chemotherapy and turkey tail mushrooms, and it's a very clear distinction that the ones that are also taking turkey tail mushrooms, one, had a better survival rate, and 2, had a better quality of life during chemotherapy treatments. You don't have to wait until you have cancer to start taking turkey tail. I felt a difference. I feel a difference. Realmushrooms.com, they have a good brand. It's a good intersection between very potent and good price. Because a lot of the brands that are really, really good quality, the price is a lot. So I recommend it. I think everyone should be taking it. It's extremely antiviral and antimicrobial, so it can help your immune system, help boost it. It can help lower glucose levels, so it's really good for people with diabetes. It's a very powerful prebiotic. So it feeds the good stomach, gut, intestinal flora inside your digestive system, and they feed on the turkey tail. So it provides a vibrant ecosystem within your gut. So you're not going to feel bloated. You're going to feel more clear because there's a very strong connection between your gut and intestines and your brain. And think about it. Picture a brain. Picture your intestines. They look alike. All those little gyri that are jammed together, that's not a coincidence. Patients that have gastroenterology problems and they go see, the gastroenterologist, a lot of times they get passed off as like crazy people and like it's all in their head. And maybe for some people it is, but maybe, just maybe, it's because their gut is so messed up that it is affecting the brain because there is such a strong connection between the two. And maybe that's why when I took it, and I take it, I not only feel an overall sense of well-being and I feel like no bloating, which I don't feel bloated that often, but like I feel better. I also feel more clear, noticeably. So overall, it has become my favorite because of the noticeable well-being feeling that I get when I take it, and the fact that it's one of the most potent anti-cancer. I think anybody with cancer should add turkey tail into their diet, and reishi, and probably cordyceps too. But it's also the most funky flavor as well. So I'm going to do a little bit of it here. I'm going to take some right in front of you and kind of describe what it tastes like, because it is not for the faint of heart. It's not the most potent flavor, but it's definitely the funkiest. Reishi from realmushrooms.com is the most potent. It is super bitter. I've tried it from other brands, and it just tastes bland, it's not the same thing. So realmushrooms.com, that's where it's at. Host Defense is probably good too. I want to maybe do a review on those. But this stuff, take a look at that. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What does it taste like? It's its own flavor. I don't know what that tastes like. It's like grainy. It's not like powdery, kind of like lion's mane and cordyceps feel more like flour, whereas this is like a really fine sand, like a really, really fine sand. Because I'm not feeling like crunchy, you get sand in your mouth. It's not quite like that. It's like really fine sand. And the flavor is like a funky mushroom. But it makes you feel fantastic, and you should be taking it every day alongside other mushrooms as well. There's something very special about mushrooms, okay? And we're starting to find out. We're starting to really find out. And people that seek this knowledge, they're going to experience the benefits, right? So get out there, start trying these, start adding it into your diet. You're going to feel better, okay? 10 out of 10. Realmushrooms.com, turkey tail.